The Special Areas for Agricultural Development or SAAD program is a 3-year program that aims to reduce poverty incidence in the country by providing appropriate interventions to improve the incomes of farmers and fisherfolk in the priority provinces through the implementation of sustainable rural development strategies. It affords development opportunities particularly to the marginalized sector and even in areas which are difficult to reach. The SAAD program prioritizes provinces who have high poverty incidence, such as the province of Bukidnon. Having a poverty incidence of 32.1%, way above the national average of 16.1%. With a total area of 829,370 hectares, which composes of 2 cities and 20 municipalities. Bukidnon has a total of 2,470 registered fisherfolk and 110 registered boats as of 2017. This landlocked province produced about 3,186 metric tons of fish in 2018, with tilapia as their primary commodity. Some 5,415 hectares of municipal waters has been devoted for municipal fishing, while about 170 hectares are used as freshwater fish ponds. Having a total of 2,318 registered fisherfolk in the province, the FishR data was cross-matched with the DSWD NHTS PR data to determine the poorest among the poor fisherfolk that will be the priority SAAD beneficiaries. Under the SAAD program, there are 5 developmental phases that the beneficiaries will undergo. Phase 1 of the SAAD program focuses on the fisherfolk, community, and resource profiling. This is done in coordination with the LGUs and other concerned NGAs or NGOs. As of 2015, Bukidnon has 1,422 fisherfolk considered as poor out of the 2,318 registered fisherfolk based on the result of data cross-matching. This will be further validated to determine the livelihood and training needs of the fisherfolk and for prioritization of beneficiaries. Phase 2 focuses on social preparation, where project orientation and values formation for beneficiaries are conducted. This allows them to be informed of the nature and scope of the project intended to be provided for them. Phases 3 and 4 works on the establishment of livelihoods and improvement of productivity. This involves the conduct of trainings such as pond or cage culture, provision of fishing gears and paraphernalia, or the establishment of facilities such as satellite hatcheries. Beneficiaries will also be provided with feed formulation training and equipment for them to produce their own feeds, using the indigenous materials present in their area as replacement to the conventional commercial feeds. Phase 5 deals with enhancing product value. This final phase provides the beneficiaries with post-harvest equipment and facilities, as well as providing them with market development assistance to further promote their products. All the cities and municipalities in Bukidnon are involved in the SAAD project, since all are beneficiaries of different projects. There are 10 cities municipalities involved in Aquasipar, 22 in tilapia culture in pond, 4 in barangay satellite hatcheries, 3 in freshwater fish cage, 2 in fishing gears or paraphernalia distribution. For tilapia culture in pond, a total of 159 out of 374 beneficiaries harvested their cultured tilapia. During the first harvest, a total of 11,995.81 kilograms of tilapia were harvested, with an estimated price of 100 pesos per kilogram that would generate a total of 1,199,581 pesos gross profit. While in freshwater fish cage projects, the 3 fisherfolk groups harvested a total of 2,007.30 kilograms of tilapia, generating 200,730 pesos gross profit. Aquasipar beneficiaries opted to have an early harvest due to El Nino occurrence in the area, with a total tilapia production of 11,127.38 kilograms, grossing 1,112,738 pesos of profit. However, there are other groups who were able to process tilapia into tilanggit, having a total volume of 47.68 kilograms with an estimated price of 1,000 pesos per kilogram. That would generate a total of 47,680 pesos gross profit. Challenges were also encountered during the implementation proper, one of which was the occurrence of El Nino in the country, which affected the production of the aquaculture projects. As a result, some fish ponds were dried up and fisherfolk were forced to opt for early harvest as one of the mitigating measures for the said calamity. Fortunately, some of the projects affected were insured under the Philippine Crop Insurance Corporation or PCIC. Despite some challenges, the implementation managed to attain its desired outcome, which is increase in production, thanks to the active support of the Provincial Fishery Office and the local government units, especially the Municipal Agriculture Office and aquaculture technicians, which constantly extended their technical assistance to the Saad beneficiaries. Based on the PSA data, Bukidnon production dropped by 10% or 286.28 metric tons, from 2,758.46 metric tons in 2016 to 2,472.18 production in 2017. However, in 2018, which was the first year of Saad implementation, the production increased by 29%, or 714.38 metric tons higher compared to the 2017 production. Such increase was mainly attributed to the inland municipal fisheries. It was the period when 150 units of non-motorized FRP boats were distributed to the fisherfolk beneficiaries in Quezon and Maramag. Further, aquaculture interventions distributed on the second semester of 2018 were expected to be harvested on the first semester of 2019. Based on the latest PSA production data, Bukidnon obtained a total of 946.08 metric tons of fish production for the first quarter of 2019. The increase was mainly contributed by the aquaculture sector, of which 244 metric tons was produced in the first quarter of 2019, 57% higher than the 2018 first quarter production. Saad program contributed 7.18 metric tons or approximately 3% of the total 2019 first quarter aquaculture production. At present, beneficiaries are looking forward for favorable weather conditions before they can proceed to the next cropping. Under the Saad program, continuous input assistance will be provided to them and additional interventions will be distributed to sustain the project. The program will also be continuously providing them interventions for the organizational development of the beneficiaries, for them to be organized and become a fishery-based enterprise in the province.
Ako si Norman Torres, taga Portris, Mampayag, Manolo, Portris, Bukidnon. Usa ka beneficiaryo sa BIPAR Tilapia Production Project. Sa una, sa wala pa ni nga proyekto, gamay ra ang akong abot tungod kay wala mi control o saktong pamaagi sa pagbawog sa isda. Sa 1,000 ka fingerlings na ara sa 60 kilos ang akong maharbis. Wala mi saktong impormasyon sa unsay pamaagi sa pagbuhi sa tilapia. Dako usab akong nagasto. Sa dihang naabot na ang proyekto, nadugangan na ang akong kahibalo sa pagbuhi sa tilapia. Sa 1,000 ka fingerlings, moabot na sa 138 kilos ang among abot. Og naapil na usab ko sa Fisher Fox Registration System. Nagpasalamat ko sa BIPA Region 10, sa LGU Manolo Portis, pinanguluhan ni Mayor Clive Quinio sa Municipal Agriculture Office, pinanguluhan ni Ma'am Cynthia Velasco o kang Ma'am Ipay ang fishery in charge sa pag-assist sa MUA.
Coined from the Cebuano word which means promise, Saad could be the answer to promises to address poverty alleviation and food security, along with the concerted efforts of the stakeholders such as LGU and other NGAs, especially the beneficiaries.